Is Jude Bellingham the best number 10 in the world at the moment?
When he has confidence, which he's lacked at Real Madrid, he's actually like a world-class player.
Yeah, Kane and Haaland, neither of them turned up.
No,
I can't remember Haaland touching the ball.
I think he could have had a broken leg and he should have stayed on still. Like, he
I
literally
agree.
dragged them into that position. So taking him off was just mental.
We'll lump it up, but we won't even put it like, we'll lump it into an area which gives Dan Burn a 20-metre run at the ball. I was like, it would have annihilated anyone on that, wouldn't it? It was like...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, people were celebrating that like a goal.
I really try not to be negative about England at the minute because we're winning and going through, but I mean, Kane did fuck all again. I don't. And if someone tells me, "Oh yeah, but he got back on the edge of his own box, and gave the ball away, so they fucking scored a goal," I guarantee you, if Ivan Toney had probably started all these games, he'd probably have the same amount of goals as Kane. Again, I do love England Pickford, but I'm still going to bring it back to the fact his arms aren't long enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, what I said about Pickford was this is probably his last tournament. And I would either bring Dean Henderson or Trafford. Personally, I think Dean Henderson deserves it. People are saying Trafford, but I think Dean Henderson.
And then obviously the Tuchel Bellingham interviews after the game.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, that report was just a fuck.
You've already had your thoughts on this.
Just got problems in it, really.
I was saying
Unnecessary problems.
on the way in, what Tuchel said was 100% true.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So if anyone's got a problem with it, like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, they
because
didn't watch the game.
the game was shit.
Yeah.
Norway played us off the park,
Yeah.
minus Bellingham.
Depends how England play against Argentina. If you fill me with confidence, I'll say England, but so far I can't see us beating Spain or France. I agree. I completely agree that he dived.
Yeah, it was a red card.
It was a red card.
But so England are in the World Cup semi-finals. I'm just going to start with what I think is true, but is Jude Bellingham the best number 10 in the world at the moment?
I would say yes. Yeah.
I was trying to think the other day, like, who would be close
Yeah.
in that. I mean, even if you go to, say, central midfielders, because it's like, he does everything, doesn't he? Like, he tackles, he carries the ball, he scores goals. Like,
I mean, there's a few, isn't there? It's like Bruno Fernandes could be there. I mean, Palmer a few years ago, but he's nowhere near now, is he?
Vitinha,
Vitinha,
yeah.
I think he's better than him, though.
I think he's a better.
He's got everything, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's better going forward than Vitinha. Whereas Vitinha's better, like, tidying up
Yeah.
the midfield.
But I think, like, Bellingham could do that. Like, if
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
wanted to.
Oh yeah, he's had some games this World Cup where he's putting some tackles like.
Yeah, I think Roy Keane was saying, weren't he? Like, he doesn't just track back for the sake of tracking back. Like, he tracks back to win the ball. Like, he's actually, like, full-on effort on 100% in everything he does.
You can see the emotion when he scores. It's like, it means the absolute world. Like, people singing his name. He's absolutely loving it at the minute. And when he has confidence, which he's lacked at Real Madrid, he's actually, like, a world-class player.
Yeah.
Which he's proved.
I think as well, you say Bruno Fernandes, but, like, he had a chance to show up, didn't he, in the World Cup with a squad that's better than ours, probably.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
Did nothing. Like, absolutely zero. Has he ever done it on the biggest stage? Like,
No.
obviously, we can say Premier League's
No.
the biggest stage, but has he done anything when Man United have been in the Champions League?
No, I would say he's been their best player, but that's the best player in a bad bunch of players.
Yeah.
In a bad team.
And yeah, he got a fuckload of assists last season, but I could cross the ball to Slabhead.
Yeah. And when you've got a 6'4" centre forward up front in Sesko as well, it's a bit easy, isn't it?
So yeah, I mean, what do you think, Andy? Are you in the camp? That
I think with what he's done at the World Cup so far, I think he's the best number 10 in the world.
Yeah, it's just, I think even like, because obviously he got compared to Pedri a lot when they were playing, weren't they? I mean, they're completely different players.
Completely different players, yeah.
Bellingham gives you more.
I just think as a goal scorer and like even in the last game as well, like as a team we were pretty much down and out. Like Kane wasn't on form, but it was just Bellingham turning up that got us through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's done it a few times. He did it in the last game. Remember the game against Slovenia, whatever it was?
Slovenia,
when he just pulled out that overhead kick.
Yeah.
He seems to be like our Mikel Merino.
Yeah,
he always comes up with a goal.
Yeah, he's the clutch guy.
Yeah, he's just not giving up, is it? It's like it's actual passion and determination from him. I think that's what we don't see from all our players. Like I feel like Kane doesn't put in the effort if we're down. I know he's older than that, but he's like Bellingham will literally just like work until
he dragged
he
us
gets
through
sent off.
on his own, really.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, there was a few of like the defence played well and stuff, but I mean, if we look at England's performance and the game in general, I mean, Kane and Haaland, neither of them turned up.
No,
did they?
no,
I can't remember Haaland touching the ball.
I mean, if I was Haaland, I'd have just give up and not wanted to play after Sorloth didn't pass to him when they were 2-on-1 through. I'd just been like, what's the point of me even being here?
I mean, it summed up his performance when he was brought off Strand Larsen, which everyone was baffled by. But I mean,
I think he must have had a knock or something. It made no sense.
That can be the only reason he was.
I mean,
brought
that's
off.
insane. Like, I think he could have had a broken leg and he should have stayed on still. Like, he's literally dragged them into that position. So taking him off was just mental.
Look at him against Brazil. Brazil, he came out with a goal just from nowhere when he shot outside the box against Alisson.
I think you also saw that Big Dan Burn had come on the pitch and
I think he saw him warming up. Yeah, I think he saw him taking his jacket off. Yeah,
he's like, I don't want to be involved in that.
As that Norwegian player learned when he went straight through the back of him,
he got absolutely
shouted at him.
Well, they were saying, weren't they? It was like, you just brought on this fucking giant in defence. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll lump it up, but we won't even put it like, we'll lump it into an area which gives Dan Burn a 20-metre run at the ball. I was like, it would have annihilated anyone on that, wouldn't it? It was like,
absolutely. People were celebrating that like a goal.
I was talking to my neighbour this morning. I was saying that it's funny because everybody sees Dan Burn as like a national hero now. Because it's like, we've all known that for ages. And then I saw someone saying, how do Newcastle fans not love him? It's like, no, we love him. We just don't love him at left back instead of at all. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if we could do what England are doing and just bring Dan Burn on for 5 minutes at the end to fucking win massive headers, he'd be even more of a cult hero than he already is. But he isn't. He's a really good centre half.
Mm-hmm.
He's just not a very good left back, is he?
No, he's not good left back.
But I mean, I thought, and I really try not to be negative about England at the minute because we're winning and going through, but I mean, Kane did fuck all again. And if someone tells me, oh yeah, but he got back on the edge of his own box, and gave the ball away, so they fucking scored a goal. It's just like,
he was desperate for a penalty, wasn't he? Where he was diving about.
Yeah, he was dancing on ice or whatever he was doing. But
we still just get goals from nowhere. So you kind of got to just put up with it. Well, last game.
What game?
Well, the game before the Argentina one.
Well, he didn't get nothing in this game.
No, I didn't get any in that game.
The game where you mean the game
last time he
against
did something was against Congo.
You mean against Congo where
he scored a penalty?
He got the goal where he touched it around and just smashed it top corner.
Yeah,
he's good at getting goals out of nowhere.
But even in that Congo game, he did it. He was good for 6 minutes. Maybe.
That's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love Harry Kane. I actually think he deserves to win the Ballon d'Or this year. But it's hard to watch him sometimes because he sits back.
Yeah, he's so
deep. I'm glad Jeff's not here. He sits back so deep, and it was his fault for the goal what Norway scored. He got tackled, and then he claimed a foul, which wasn't a foul.
No, it wasn't.
And then obviously
it's frustrating to watch, but I don't know. I think it's
you can't. It's one of them where it's like, I always say, you don't want to sub him, but at some point you have to just bring a striker on.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to sub him, like, leave him on, let him fucking dawdle around doing whatever he wants. But can we just have someone who stands near the box?
Yeah.
Because, I guarantee you, if Ivan Toney had probably started all these games, he'd probably have the same amount of goals as Kane because he actually stands in the box.
Yeah.
It must be frustrating as a winger for England sometimes, right? When the annoying thing is Kane plays a brilliant crossfield pass to the fucking winger, they get it, beat their man, look up, and fucking no one in the box. Bellingham sprinting from behind Kane to get into the box.
Gordon, I don't think's ever won a header in his life, is in the box.
Just like, it must be frustrating when you're like, Tuchel's having a go at you for not like beating your man, getting down the line, but like the time you do beat your man, get down the line, there's no one in the box, so you can't like.
I think it's just annoying that no one pushes Kane. Like, it's not like there's an argument for anyone to be starting over him, really.
No,
that's where we're lacking, and I think that'll be our problem moving forward. When Kane goes, we're going to be in trouble as like with strikers.
Yeah, I think you'll end up with. I don't think you will because we have quality wingers.
Yeah.
We've got players like Bellingham. I genuinely think if you had a striker who knows where the back of the net is and they played up front for England, you'd score a lot of goals. It's a bit like, especially because you play a lot of fucking shit in all the fucking qualification and stuff.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
It's like when people say, isn't it, like you could put fucking Liam Delap up front for Man City and he'd score a load of goals.
Yeah.
Because they actually just create so many chances. It'll probably be like that for England, but it is a shame we don't have someone who does really push him. Yeah. Because I thought he just looked fucked in the last game.
Yeah,
he just looked tired.
Exhausted.
You know, after the shift against Mexico, 120 minutes again in this last game. It's like,
and what was it? It was about 44 degrees. Well, it felt like 44 degrees.
They said,
which is just crazy.
You just want to put like I just kept thinking, it's like, you don't want to take him off, but as soon as we scored the goal, he should have just come off.
Yeah.
Like, because even if they say like, oh yeah, but if you take him off, like his penalties, or just put Toney on because he's even better at penalties. Like,
I don't think he's ever missed a penalty.
I think he's missed one. I read the other day,
One
in his career or something. But and then obviously the Norway goal.
Yeah.
Again, I do love England Pickford, but I'm still going to bring it back to the fact his arms aren't long enough to be a goalkeeper.
It was definitely meant to be a cross, that as well, by the way. No chance he was trying to shoot from there.
But he definitely thought it was a cross because he moved his arms out of the way. I didn't realise till when I watched it back that he moved his arms out of the way.
Yeah.
I thought they were just too small, but he made them even smaller.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible. Yeah, it was a bad goal, I concede. Good finish in terms of it was meant to be a cross, but I just don't understand what he tried to do. Like, why would you move your arms out the way anyway? Because if that is a cross and it goes over your arms, it's going to the back post potentially for a header.
I reckon he was worried that it would like hit his fingertips and like drop out in
Yeah,
the danger
maybe.
area, but that would have been better than it going in the goal.
But he loves to do. Well, he did that time against Everton when the ball was going over and he tapped it down for
Oh yeah, for
Origi or whoever it was to just tap it in.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, what I said about Pickford was this is probably his last tournament, and I would either bring Dean Henderson or Trafford in. Personally, I think Dean Henderson deserves it. People are saying Trafford, but I think Dean Henderson's.
I don't know. I think Pickford's been pretty good all round. Like,
I would say it's his last tournament.
The problem with
though.
Pickford is he has a stinker in him.
Yeah,
he does.
He'll have 2 good games, and the next game he's going to be rubbish.
I don't know. I don't think he does it for England much. I don't think he's made that many massive mistakes for England.
No, he hasn't.
I'll tell you, they were right. The pundits were saying he just needs to calm the fuck down.
Oh, he's a Raji.
He's Raji.
He started running out of his goal,
He's
like,
always
trying to
barking
get
at the
people to
defence.
pass him.
Yeah.
It's like, just fucking stay in your goal, mate.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
Yeah.
like it's just like he gets too. He's like Ramsdale, isn't he? Ramsdale's like that. Ramsdale obviously said he's got ADHD, and that's why he like.
But kind of like, I feel like sometimes we need that because I feel like Stones and Gay are quite relaxed, so sometimes they need.
You need someone from Washington
someone to
behind
scream them. Yeah.
Yeah,
He obviously losing.
I think you're right. I think Trafford's going to end up at us or someone else. He'll start playing consistently, and then he'll.
I think Pickford will probably do the Euros, and then that'll be him done.
What will he be? About 34. I know keeper age doesn't really matter. He's about 33 or something now. I don't know how old he is.
Is he?
I don't know. He might only be.
He's definitely he's
in his
32
30s.
or
He might
something.
not be that. He might be like
like early
31.
30s.
32.
32. So he's 34, but then again, age is no number. for a
34
keeper.
is like a good age for a keeper, really.
But then again,
It will depend on what happens with
Trafford and
Trafford. I think.
and Pickford staying at Everton till he's 34 as well. I mean, you can probably see.
They were saying, as the pundits were saying as well, you know, there's a reason he's not at a top club.
Yeah,
but
There is a reason he's not at a top
I
club.
kind of think that's his fault in a way. I feel like he
The
should have
reason he's
pushed
not
for a
there is
move.
because his temperament, 1,000,000%.
Oh yeah.
And because he has it in him every now and then to just fucking do something stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I think if you look at like how many of the top clubs have needed a goalie and no one's gone for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
When
true.
we know he's like consistent as fuck, like he's got that in him. But
Yeah.
they must, obviously they know more than us.
Yeah.
They must see that and be like, but
He's definitely a different player for England than he is for club.
yeah.
Oh
like,
yeah,
100%.
100%. Yeah.
And then obviously the Tuchel Bellingham interviews after the game.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
you've
that
already had
report
your.
is just a fucking.
You've already had your
penis.
thoughts on this.
Just causing problems in it, really.
I was saying
Unnecessary problems.
on the way in, Jim White and Simon Jordan were arguing about it on the radio, and it's like, I wanted to just drive the car off a cliff because it was just like, they just didn't. Jim White just didn't get it.
No.
He's like, I didn't do anything wrong, and Simon Jordan's like, well, why didn't he tell him first that Tuchel said the mentality was great, the quality got you through, but the performance was bad, and Jim White couldn't fathom why it was not good that he only went with the negative.
Yeah.
It's like, the press are just the press in our country are just fucking
The media
awful.
in general.
All they want to do is bring the team down. We're like the World Cup semi-final. It's like,
Yeah, I
I think
know.
let's try cause a rift between the best player and the fucking manager. Like, stupid, absolutely stupid. And the best thing is what Tuchel said was 100% true. And
Yeah, it
accurate.
was. Yeah.
So if anyone's got a problem with it, like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, they
because
didn't watch the game.
the game was shit.
Yeah.
Norway played us off the park.
Yeah.
Minus Bellingham.
I think we had one shot on target. I looked at one point and they had about 3, but they had 6 shots. They had about however many shots and we had 6. Maybe 3 shots or something, which for a striker of Kane's calibre up front to have 1 shot on target and like that little amount of shots is just terrible.
Yeah.
Especially with Norway's defence. I mean, you could name one of them who plays for Dortmund, the rest.
Yeah, Brentford.
Yeah, I
was going to say, I think we started off on the front foot, didn't we? And then all of a sudden they just got back into the game, and then they were like, we were sitting back. And it's like, we shouldn't be doing that against Norway.
No, definitely not.
And it's kind of...
I don't think it helped because Madueke was awful.
I know, I don't know.
It might have been the worst performance by a footballer in the World Cup I've ever seen.
Apart from Jed Spence in the group stage.
Yeah,
I don't know, I think that was worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time he got the ball,
terrible.
he either ran it out of play or ran into his person. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he didn't beat his man once or even make a fucking successful pass.
No.
It was just like so bad. How is that guy in the England squad
At Arsenal.
over Bowen,
Yeah.
over Palmer, Foden,
Yeah, I know,
like,
it's insane.
Morgan Gibbs-White?
At least
Like,
Jacob
what
Murphy
the
will put a
fuck?
ball in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, good cross on him.
Yeah, even Jacob Murphy would be better than Noni Madueke. Like, he's just...
Well, what
I saw his stats, he had 3 goals and assists this season.
Eze
That's
doesn't really
insane.
play much, does he? He's more on the left and on the centre, isn't he?
Yeah, I know he is. But you think it's just like...
I just played Rodgers there.
Yeah,
Do a job. He's
anyone,
quality,
yeah.
isn't he? Like,
I quite like Eze as well.
But
to
if
be
not,
honest.
you've got... I know Gordon and Rashford. Just play one of them on the right, one of them on the left.
Gordon doesn't play on the left. On the right.
Oh, he
Yeah.
would for England, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'd definitely do
No, he
his soul
said he
there.
didn't
Not
play on
And
the
for
right.
Barcelona, I guarantee if they said you're playing on the right, you'll play
Yeah.
on the right.
But like, you could play Rashford there. You
Yeah.
could play Eze there. You could, like, it
You
feels
could play
like,
anyone but Madueke in
like
the squad
Saka's
there.
not fit enough clearly to play the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get that, because if not, he'd be
Yeah,
guaranteed, wouldn't
yeah.
he? It was like the one where he got the ball and don't know how he did it. He like stood
Yeah,
up them
yeah.
2 players, didn't he? Then
Yeah.
just, I'm pretty sure I blinked, opened my eyes, and he was the other side of him. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He did all right, to be fair, Saka.
Yeah, I like Saka.
Then passed it across the box, and everyone was just on their heels.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
it was just like an open goal. Stupid, but yeah. Obviously, the other games. So we thought France-Morocco was going to be close. I mean, I don't think France got out of second gear the whole game.
No.
No.
They actually just toyed with them. Like,
They did, yeah. 100%. I feel a bit scared of France. I
A
just don't
bit.
see how we'd ever beat them.
Yeah.
Their attacking options are absolutely crazy. Like Mbappe is clearly he's pretty much the best player in the world right now, and even like coming off the bench as well. Like if Dembele is not there, they've got Barcola. Like they've got Doué as well. Like the choice of attackers that they've got is scary.
They'll tear us apart. Like France will
but
tear us apart, I think.
this happens a lot sometimes. A team's so good all the way through, and then they just lose in the final.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
It
Yeah,
does.
Well,
it's just
the
like-
last World Cup. to
I
be
mean,
fair.
finals are 50-50, aren't they? It's like a penalty shootout for me. They're definitely a better team than us, but it's different. It's just
It's
completely
kind of
different
like, it feels like if you can get past Argentina, we've been so shit, we'll end up winning it.
game.
Like
Yeah,
we've been that shit all the way through that we'll end up like
yeah.
winning at 1-0 or 2-1 or something like that. Like,
I mean, whoever wins that tie between France and Spain's won the World Cup, in my opinion. Depends how England play against Argentina. If they fill me with confidence, I'll say England. But so far, I can't see us beating Spain or France.
I can see us beating Spain. I don't think Spain are great.
I don't think they've been great, but I think they've got enough in them to like just see our 1-0 win.
Nah.
They go 1-0
Like,
up.
if Belgium can score against them, we can score against them. Not being funny,
Nah.
Belgium are awful. So bad. I mean, Spain have made hard work of everything.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, obviously I know it's, but like, people who say like Lamine Yamal's like, he's not close to Mbappe in
No, he's
terms
not.
of
No,
like,
he's
how
not.
Not at the minute,
Okay.
no.
he might be, but I also think his attitude is like, I think he already thinks
Yeah.
knows he's one of the best players in the world, and he's gonna let go of his, I don't know the right word for it, but like not train as hard, or you know, like,
Yeah.
and I think he'll end up like getting the better of him. Like he'll end up like a Neymar, like
Yeah.
Mm.
type thing, rather than being like, you know, the like Messi and
Yeah.
Ronaldo
Yeah.
and Mbappe and those type of players. I
Because he's
hope-
got the natural ability, hasn't he, Lamine
Yeah.
Yamal? Like that's, but he's not got the physical, like prowess. Yeah,
No.
like he's not crazy fast. He's not crazy strong. He's not super tall.
Yeah.
Like, and I think the ability can only take you so far. And I think in this World Cup, it's kind of shown he hasn't made the impact. If you look at the big players in the world,
well, most of us had him as going to be player of the tournament,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we like literally thought he was going to step up, but
yeah, there's just way like he's just not even at the talking point.
Nah, like
40-year-old Messi's outshining him by a mile.
Dembele,
Yeah,
the same position, he's been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
Elise, like
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
players have just
Yeah.
been like,
Haaland.
I think
yeah.
it's like Marino's He's
their main man
He's
now.
just a fucking goal machine.
He does that
mate.
at club level as well, though.
He's such a good. I mean, he was class when he was at Newcastle. He was really good when he was at Newcastle. We just didn't match him because we were shit there.
Yeah.
He was good, but you could tell he had it.
Yeah.
Then he obviously went away. Then he'd come to Arsenal, and he's like a proper clutch player for Arsenal, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
And then he's just doing this. Like, I was watching it, and I was like, just get Marino on. I was like, you need to bring. I saw him on the bench. I was like, just get him on. I was like, because you need a goal. And then he came on. It
was within like 2 minutes or something. He always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Like, I feel like all the goals that I've seen from Marino, they're never like screamers or anything. He's always just like in the box, like their striker's not there, and it'll just be a little tap in. When a cross comes in, you'll always be at the end of it.
Unreal in the air as well.
Yeah,
the goal in the last game was good, wasn't it? When I think Torres like slide rule passed it into him, and he kind of got the space in the box. And
but the one last game, I mean, he couldn't miss really. Lammens was a shot.
He completely sputtered.
That was shocking. I mean, typical Man United goalkeeper to mess up, but
you'd have thought that was an Anna if you were. You felt sorry for him though, because it must be hard coming on.
A lot of pressure.
Exactly.
They always say like be ready, but as a goalie, you must be.
I mean, it must have been one of his first appearances for Belgium, because he's not going to start any time over Courtois.
No.
So I mean, to come on, possibly, I don't even know if it was, but possibly his debut, to do that, it's a bit.
Yeah.
You could see how disappointed Courtois was on the benches. It was as soon as he made that mistake, you could see he had his head in his hands, and he was like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
Well, let's just hope
if it was Courtois, he would have saved it.
Let's hope it's a sign of things to come for the Premier League season, and he's going to turn into an Anna 2.0. Because in fairness, he was class last season.
Yeah, he was.
He was. Yeah.
Let's just hope that was like a one-off lucky patch, and then now he's
now he goes back to being typical Man United goalkeeper.
And then obviously Argentina. I was watching the UFC, so I didn't watch that, but I'm glad they went to extra time as well, because
tired them out a bit.
We should all be fucked now rather than just us.
Yeah, at least it's fair.
Yeah. And the red card, like, this is a big. Have you obviously seen?
I've seen
what happened with
stuff.
So
I agree. I completely agree that he dived.
Yeah, it was a red card.
It was a red card,
but it wasn't mistaken identity. That's what you can't then book him after.
Yeah, you can't send a yellow card for VAR, can you? So that makes sense.
Well, what happened was basically the reason they've said it. He got a yellow card was because it was mistaken identity. Yeah. It's not. It was wrong, as in he dived when he thought he didn't. Yeah. You're not meant to be able to then retrospectively give a yellow card.
Yeah.
No,
but they gave the yellow card because they called it mistaken identity. That's the equivalent of like me thinking you dived, but it was actually you.
Yeah.
Then I could give you the yellow card, but it wasn't. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's like.
I mean, if you've seen it in real time, it's a second yellow card, it's a red card. So yeah, but I understand what you mean.
It's like it just because it wasn't given in the first instance. It's like then it shouldn't have been. It should have just been.
Yeah,
it's not a free kick.
Yeah,
no, they've never been able to do yellow cards for VAR, have they?
I think they can now. They bought it in it. It can be done.
So if they give a red card and it wasn't a red card, it was actually a yellow card. They can do that. You can revert.
I think they can now do the yellow card if it results in a red card, isn't it?
Yeah,
on VAR.
Yeah,
but that isn't what that was. Yeah, you know that
because I've seen it mistaken identity. I was like, is that like the Kieran Gibbs incident?
Yeah.
I was like,
that's mistaken identity.
Because I didn't watch the game, and I was like, is that like the Kieran Gibbs incident? But then I was like, when I seen it back, I was like, I don't get the mistaken identity part.
No.
Yeah. And obviously that had a big effect on the game.
Yeah.
Massively. Like
another corrupt game.
Yeah. So Argentina seemed like they're getting their way.
Xhaka seemed to think it was corrupt. I seen him waving his hands as well.
Yeah. So I think it'll be. It's going to be interesting. Isn't it? I mean, what do we think the final's going to be then?
England, France.
I do think overall, they were a better team than Argentina. But with how protective they've been, like anything could happen. Like we could have loads of decisions go against us, then they could go through. It's 50-50, to be fair.
I think it's 50-50. I think if we turn up and play well, we're good. But if they turn up and play well, they're good. Like they do have a good squad. But they haven't looked great, but neither have we.
No,
like,
it's battle of the good the good teams. So Spain's been all right.
Yeah,
versus the battle of the teams that just concede goals.
Yeah, so I think there'll be a lot of goals in it. Because
I don't hope so.
Yeah,
no.
I know. I don't expect them to be too good defensively, and I don't think we're very good defensively.
But attack-wise, they're like
they've got players that can just turn, like especially
Alvarez.
right at the end. They've got like Enzo Fernandez that scored that clutch goal right at the end. Then there was Alvarez. Like he's got a screamer as well.
the pass for Fernandez's header from Lautaro Martinez was a joke.
Yeah.
He's like stood out wide. There was just two people. There was Fernandez and a defender in the box, and I was thinking, is he going to cross that? Because it's like,
it was
and it was like pinpoint perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I mean, the header was good, but the ball was incredible.
It was like a crazy minute, wasn't it? Because something happened down the other end.
Then they broke.
And then they just broke and scored the goal.
But they've had, when you look at the calls they've had, like the, was it the
Egypt once were
goal got disallowed?
That was a joke.
Where
That
it was
should
like,
have never been it.
It's like it wasn't a clear and obvious error. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's like that thing happens all over the pitch.
But then they
all
had
the
the
time.
penalty. Egypt had the penalty shout, didn't they, as well?
Yeah, Salah,
And then they went up the other end and scored.
Yeah.
So that's
That
like
was it,
that was like literally like it could have been 2 goals. Like it is. It's you've conceded one and you've lost getting one yourself.
I mean, it would have
It's
been
just
one of the
mental.
biggest upsets of all time if
Yeah.
Egypt knocked Argentina out.
And then obviously in the next game, you lose and like
Yeah.
the game's close, you're not playing well, and then mistaken identity gets.
I think one of the safest bets of this World Cup's a red card in the England-Argentina game
Oh yeah,
for someone.
and at least 75 fights in the stand.
Yeah.
They've already been
Yeah.
fighting before.
Enzo
There was
Fernandez.
a Argentina and an English bloke fighting 3 Argentina guys in the crowd in the Norway England game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was funny, like the English guy was like pissed, but he did a job on all 3 Argentina fans. So it's going to be like, and then they were fighting in the streets once with one and stuff. So I mean, it's going to be chaos. That game is.
There'll either be a dodgy decision and we'll have someone sent off, or they'll be losing and throw the toys out the pram and kick someone.
Yeah, Romero,
Yeah.
Lisandro Martinez, Enzo Fernandez.
Too many hotheads in that team.
Yeah, massively. Yeah. You just need someone like Bellingham will wind them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that should be the game plan.
Yeah.
Just get
Yeah.
Dan Burn to start
Yeah,
pushing people. along.
Dan Burn will wind them
But I
up.
don't know if Bellingham.
He's going to come on and head a Messi out of the fucking
He is.
stand.
Yeah.
They're going to go up for a header, and he's going
If Bellingham gets a yellow card, he's just suspended for
No,
the
it's
final.
wiped
Is it
clean
wiped
now.
out?
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. Go
So
from then.
only red cards now.
All right.
But yeah, we'll see. We're not going to be. Yeah, we won't be doing a podcast until after the
Final.
final
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah. So if you're watching this, England's already won. World Cup winners.
Got a hungover one on the Tuesday when we get back.
yeah, we'll see.